like I was like, yo, we were playing like ping pong, right? And I told her like, yeah, but like if you lose right now, you gotta give me a kiss or something. I remember like saying something like smooth, and she was like, ooh, you know what I mean? So the vibes were going. So we went outside of the place, and I took her around this. It was this monument thing, and then we were like you know what, like magic happens, and we kissed each other, and like it was great. You know what I mean? She did like bite my lips, which I told her about it, and she fixed it. But still, it was great. You know, like sparks were flying. The Superman song.
I think I love you, baby. I think I love you too. They call me Superman. I'm here to rescue you.
That was an angel, guys. Just know that was an angel. All right. All right. What's up, guys? It's your boy Big Joe back again with another video. And today we're gonna be continuing my red flag series. Yeah. So the first story was about a Mrs. T, which is a girl I met in a club at Paris. If you haven't seen it yet, please go watch that. Like and share that video, please. And also like the stories I tell, like if you guys engage with it and you like it, eventually I'll make an animation about that later. Yeah. So let's get into the second one. It's called perfect. I'm gonna call this red flag number 2. This is my interaction I had with a girl I met at a gym, right? All right, so let's call her Mrs. What am I gonna call this girl? The first one was Mrs. Toxic, so Mrs. T. This one I'm gonna call Mrs. B, not for Bia, that word, but for Mrs. Baby Girl. I'm gonna call her Baby Girl. She was this short girl I met at the gym, right? So recently I started like training at a gym, and like I remember like this one day, like I just went in, like this was like I think the first month of me like training there, right? So I went inside of the gym, and this girl she's working behind the reception, right? So I went in and I saw her, and she spoke Dutch to me. This was in the Netherlands, right? And she spoke Dutch to me. I was like, oh, she spoke Dutch. And then I went inside, right? And then like I noticed like a vibe. Like I was like, what's going on here, you know? So I was like, oh, I think this girl likes me. That's what I thought, you know what I mean? So I went out, and then again she greeted me like super happily. And I was like, all right, I'll see you. I was like, maybe I'll see her later. Bam, on that same, because remember she works behind the reception, so she probably, when you clock in, you see the name, so she definitely know what my name was, you know. So as soon as I clocked in, she probably checked it. So that same night or the night after, I remember I posted some on Instagram, and I saw that she liked it, or like I saw she watched my story. I was like, that's my in. It's in. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do it. So I slid in her DMs, literally. I was like, hey, yo, you're the girl I saw at the I think I saw you at the gym today. To be honest, I felt something, but I couldn't explain it. So I was like, yeah, what's up? And then she talked back. She was like, oh, you're the guy that I saw at the gym. And she like, the girls like to do this stuff. Like they stalk their way into like your life, and then they'd be like, oh, it's an accident, but deep down you just wanted to get, you know, to get to know me and stuff. I think it was adorable, you know. Anyway, so we started talking, right? And then like that same week, I think, we made plans to meet up, and we went to this, like it was like this office space. We had like this mini date, and then like we bounced, right? And at the beginning of the first date, I told her, hey, yo, to be honest, I'm just looking for something serious right now, and I don't want to f around, or I don't want to screw around. And then she told me like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then like I was like, yo, we were playing like ping pong, right? And I told her like, yeah, but like if you lose right now, you gotta give me a kiss or something. I remember like saying something like smooth, and she was like, ooh, you know what I mean? So the vibes were going. So we went outside of the place, and I took her around this. It was this monument thing, and then we were like you know what, like magic happens, and we kissed each other, and like it was great. You know what I mean? She did like bite my lips, which I told her about it, and she fixed it. But still, it was great. You know, like sparks were flying, everything was going nice, right? So that was the first day that we like dated, right? So then we just talked to her for a few weeks, And what I noticed was that this girl was like, she really wanted a lot of my attention. So I'm the kind of guy, like, I keep my notification off, like when I'm on my phone. Like I don't like people being able to message me whenever they want to message me, you know what I mean? So for this girl, I decided, you know, let me open up. I'm always talking to her, and she's like always messaging me for weeks, you know what I mean? But then all of a sudden, the vibe changed, I guess. Like we never like slept together. She slept over at my place a few times, but it never ended up being anything. I'm gonna say this. I don't know. It just felt like she wasn't committed the way I felt like I was committed. You know what I mean? But anyway, it ended up like, the thing I hate about it the most was because she wasn't clear with communication. Then I end up looking like a guy that got played. But to be honest, like if I ever look back at every single relationship, they got played, because you lost the opportunity of a lifetime. You lost a great guy that is like gold, you know what I mean? And I say that with love for myself and not out of ego. Like I don't mess around with people. I don't play with people's emotions. I'm always straight and direct, and I think a lot of people don't expect that from me because I look like a F-boy, but I'm not an F-boy, you know? But anyway, we dated for a few weeks, went out to movies, we did a few fun things, but then this is where things got weird. Like I was moving, and then this girl was like, this is crazy, look at that. So this was a huge red flag. We were sitting in my room one day, right? And then I was looking at her phone, and she goes like, and I see this guy just message her, like, because she has her notifications on, right? I see like, hey, I miss you, you want to go on vacation, this and that. And she was like, nah, this is just a friend. A friend, sure. Anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna brush it off, because I'm the kind of guy too, like, I don't jump to conclusion as soon as I see something. I really just ride it out till the end. Like, yo, to be honest, like, I never stay with a girl that cheated on me. But if I'm gonna say this, like, if you cheat on me and you give me a valid reason why, and be completely honest why you did it, and you know what I mean, like, I'm open to hearing you out to see if I still want to stay with you or not. But 9 out of 10 times, if I get cheated on, it's done. You know, I there's no coming back for that. It's kind of like, as soon as I know that another guy got into your body, it's done for me. You know, like that means like you don't respect yourself, you don't respect me, you don't respect the relationship we're building. And to do that, you know, like, I think cheating is one of the most disgusting things ever. I'm not saying she cheated, but hey, the relationship ended, right? Anyway, so what happened was that, like, after that, I noticed a turn off. And like, there was this one night, actually, because I work nights, right? So there was this one night that she kept messaging me, but I found it super sus, to be honest. Like, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and shake my ass. I'm like, what the hell, girl? Why the hell would you say? I was like, okay, yeah, as long as you shake it with me too, it's cool. Like, when I hear things, I just bounce it off. Like, you know what I mean? I told her that. But then she kept texting me. I think that night she probably cheated on me. Probably, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. That happened. But then like a week later, she was like, yeah, one of my best friends is staying over and we're gonna go out again. I was like, yo, why is this girl always going to clubs? Like, we even had a conversation about it, like, yo, I don't like clubs. I told her I don't like clubs. I told her why I don't like clubs. You guys are probably know, based on Mrs. T, go watch the first video, why I don't like clubs. Because yeah, it's just a waste of your time and energy. And she keeps going out. I'm like, yo, this is not actually a serious person. And like, that the day after she went out to the club, she told me that, yeah, I had to pick her up from work, right? I just walk and pick her up because she worked nearby where I lived at the time. So I picked her up. She was like, yeah, my friend is gonna be here, like the friend that she went out to the club with, right? And then I walk in, I saw the friend. Yo, I just got this bad vibe, and we actually met back at the gym. Her friend had a bad vibe, yo. Like, yo, to be honest, like, I don't know, yo. Like, I didn't like her at all. Like, I was sitting and talking to her. I was like, so yeah, what do you do? And she was super close. Yeah, I do this. Oh, where do you train? I train there. Like, super closed off. Like, and there was this one point I asked her, what's your take on religion? And she goes like, yeah, I don't believe in religion. I believe like everybody in the world is like NPCs. So they literally see people like objects that they can just use, bro. Like, really, like, egotistical. Like, I was like, no, something is wrong with you, baby girl. You know what I mean? But anyway, like, at the end of that, I saw that she and her friend went around the corner, and then And look at the funny thing. When I asked the friend about like the friend of Mrs. B about what did you guys do last night, she was like nothing. It was chill. And you know what's funny? She told me that her friend left things at her apartment, or like she had to go back to get things from her apartment. I get the feeling that they went out to the club and met guys, and then they split up, and she left her stuff at her apartment. So probably the girl I was dating, Mr. B, took a guy home, and the other one still need to pick up her stuff, but they decided to meet the day after. So it was a plan basically to break up with me. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is my perspective, but I might be wrong, but I'm pretty spot on with these things mostly. Anyway, so I went and met with her friend, and then there was this one point her friend told like the girl I was dating was like, is everything okay? Because me and the girl was like talking, but it felt like we were debating and fighting, you know. But deep down I was just open, you know what I mean. And then they go around the corner and the girl comes back, the one I was dating, tell me like, oh, she destroyed you. I was like, okay, whatever, we're still gonna date tonight, right? So we went to my place, and then all of a sudden this girl was like super standoffish, the girl I was dating, right? And she was like, yeah, you're gonna leave me anyway. And I remember when I was talking to her too, she told me she had a lot of trust issues. So she probably think that I was an F-boy as well. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna cheat on you before you cheat on me. But I wasn't dating anybody, I was dating you. I was really trying to see where it goes. But she probably thought I was an F-boy again, you know. So like, these girls, or anyway, yo. So then she was like, you're gonna leave me anyway. And then like at the day after, like I brought her back to her work, so she had work in the morning, and we didn't have anything. And then like that was the last day actually that I talked to her. So I saw her like in person, which was later I actually met her again, and this was even anyway, we're gonna get to that. So then she was like, yeah, something's wrong, and I thought something was wrong with her. I was like, okay, what's going on? She's like standoffish, she doesn't talk anymore, she doesn't respond anymore. I was like, okay, I guess you want to break up. And I asked her that later, hey, if you lost interest and you want to date anymore, that's fine, yo. And she was like, no, it's not like that, this, I'm going through stuff. I was like, okay, probably something happened to her, something's going on. So what I did was like, I bought like a gift back, like with like things, because I know she likes she's a marketing girl, and she liked like doing stuff. Anyway, so I gave her like a gift with like, a bag with like things she told me that she likes, like cups, like I got her makeup, just a few things. I was like, you know what, let me support you, you know what I mean? If you're going through something and I'm the person you're dating, I'm gonna support you. And then I brought it to her, right? And that same day, so I left it behind with somebody that was working there, but she wasn't there. And then I get a text like the same day, like, why did you do that? You shouldn't mix personal with business. But girl, I met you and your friend at the gym, so you are already open about me coming there and mixing with the business. But I think the girl like shut me off, you know what I mean? Like the best friend. Anyway, like that happened. And this is the craziest part about this story, bro. Like I did that, and like I went to the gym and told them, like, because I've had relationships in the past where I used to be a personal trainer, and I dated clients and it ended up badly. I wanted to make sure that this girl, like, I knew we were breaking up, and I don't remember if I told her it's over, but I just knew at that moment it's over. So I went to the gym and told them like, hey yo, this and this happened. I just wanted you guys to know that she dated a client and she's a good girl, and I hope she keeps her job. But I didn't know if it's allowed or not based on what she told me, you know. So I just did that. And at the end of it all, I noticed like every time I go to the gym, I end up being looked upon like the bad guy. Like, so this girl probably went and dragged my name through the mud, and then she ended up blocking me. Like I'm like, girl, hey, if you're just honest and real, you can just cut it off. Like, I think girls are really bad at breaking up. Yo, just say what you think. You don't have to do. Anyway, my man. At the end of the day, what I learned from this relationship is that what have I learned? Stay away from girls that go out to clubs. Stay away from girls that let their best friend make every decision for them. Stay away from girls that don't trust you. Or if you don't trust me, at least like be honest and just we can talk it through. But don't say you want something and then do something different. You know what I mean? So I think this girl, when she noticed that I was really not about the F life, I think that's where she noted that she needed to back off. But just be honest. But the thing is, like, I think a lot of girls, like, they had been hurt by a bad boy or like a guy that like because I remember this girl even told me like in between like, oh, too bad I didn't met you like earlier, because somebody probably broke her heart and now she's only looking for from guys. And like at the end of the day, girls like attention too, so like they like keeping guys around. But I guess she noticed that it's either I date this guy seriously or it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be in her life. So I think that's what happened. At the end of the day, I still have love for her and I wish her the best, you know, but that's the thing. So this was story number 2 with Mrs. B. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys like it a lot, I will make a animation about it. So the story you guys like the most, that's the one I'm gonna use to animate later. But for now, it's gonna be just short videos like this, because I don't have time to sit behind my computer and animate, because I'm working like crazy. You know, I'm on vacation now, I'm recording these videos, but I'm probably gonna continue recording when I go back to Rotterdam. But yeah, I hope you guys like the video. If you like it, please like it and share with your friends. I wish you guys lots of blessing, positivity, love, and I'll see you soon, guys. Much love. Bye.